Hello, people. It's Steven, not at his kitchen counter. So, about the bike. Yeah. It's in a bit more put together. Well, the battery swapped out. I'll tell you, this battery was not easy, and it takes up a lot of space. It's only about 24 amp hour. I've got enough room over there to do some LiPo cells. Move this cable out of the way. See that box right over there? Yeah, that. I can load 8 cells in one of those boxes. But I'm only going to be able to do 21 because of the lack of space that's in this thing. But it's stable. There's a motor controller. It's working out pretty good. The only problem I'm having is not having the total specs on this hub motor. I think I've got it stable. 725 RPM, 28 pole, and it's not acting up. The scary thing is when it does act up, the throttle lock's wide open. It will not slow down, and you got to hit the E-stop to make it stop. I mean, the brakes won't even shut it off either. It's got to be E-stop. Still haven't got the speedometer working yet. There is a line out of this controller that's supposed to make it work, but I don't think it's exactly compatible with that speedometer. Top speed I got 45, 46, right around 46 mile an hour. That's gonna be because of the motor. 725 RPM is just not very fast. But I've had it, caught it, made it a little light in the front end, felt the front end come up a little tiny bit. And then the grass, it spun out a couple of times because it hit the throttle too hard. But it's working. Like I said, I'll be doing some upgrades on it. The original motor controller, I went through all that. It was actually a steel case. And the original controller was right here, mounted in a steel case. I cut the steel case up and made the support brackets for the new motor controller. Perfect. And I mean, it fit perfect underneath that storage compartment. So anybody that's looking to do upgrades, if you wanted to go with Sabaton, you might be better off because it does have a self-learn mode, and that would pick up on its specs for the rear motor, and you may get better performance out of it that way. This is the option I went with because it was a QS motor, and later on I'm really not happy with 45 mile an hour. I'd really like to see 60, but it's a fun toy for now. That's about all I can say. Definitely okay for around the neighborhood and local, but 45 would be okay on like 55 zone. At least you're not slowing people down really bad. But I'd really like to see 60. Anyway, there's an update on it. I've got another battery pack to put together. I had to go with the smaller cells instead of the larger ones because this box is just not very big. It's really not. It's like 9.5 by 14.25. So that's not much space. Anyway, y'all have a good day, and I'll catch you on the next update. Might be after I get it painted. I don't know. Anyway, see ya.